Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my Let's Play of the game known as Starfield. This is episode 26, and this one will be done a little differently, because I actually recorded 26, 27, 28, and 29, and 30. 26, 27, 28, 29, oh, okay, not 30, sorry, and 29 up to 29, and I got all the footage, as you see right here, but my voice got corrupted, so I'm now talking over the top of what I did. And when I say 30, I actually have recorded 30 after this, that's already done, and I actually mentioned I'm going to go back in editing and add the voice to it. So yeah, this original was a 26-minute episode. Okay, we left off last time, so I'll try to look at what we're doing. As you can see, I'm getting some more resources here. If you remember correctly, in the last episode, I put the outpost down and the items, my box, and I said I was going to reload. And find a better position for them. Preferably with something like base and see how that's there. And see if we get exhausted again. So for the next 4 episodes, unfortunately, I'm going to be talking over it like this instead of reacting as I'm doing it, like I did, because I lost that unfortunately. So it's about me remembering, plus I'm watching this again on my editing program. It's blurred, so I'll take that into consideration. I won't be able to read everything. Okay, like here, yeah, I think I was looking at what I was doing, looking for the outpost. So I thought, oh, between these would be good. I think one's water, I forgot what the other one is, and I thought I could build them at a later date. So I'm like, looking like, how do you turn this round? There we go, boom, beautiful. And obviously we technically read that last time. Now I want to make sure I can put my storage down. So I'm looking around. Easy, can I build item with resources? Going through the structure now, checking on what I can build. So you got enough aluminium, lead, but I don't have whatever that ceiling is. And that's what I was having a look is, ooh, an outpost there, look. Don't build it, but so, ooh, 4 walls. So I was seeing if I could build like a small house and put the box in it. That's what I was trying here. So look here, there's the outpost thing here. I was like, is it just a airlock? Oh yeah, probably attached to the building, makes sense, but now I was looking at the thingies, on the storage box, I was like, oh, you can do 6 of them all together. So I thought, I need to put the counterfeit thing in there. And there, what I actually did, I placed it by mistake. Basically, if I'm not remembering correctly, I think I'm explaining it here, basically, it's the left mouse and the right mouse turns it. And E's to put it down. And I instinctively went with E, because E and Q on other games is generally to turn things. So I got it a little finger here. So now I mistake click, then I'm trying to work out is where can I move it. So then I was trying to work out here or explaining what I just explained at this point. So I'm looking at the thing and I'm reading the things at the bottom like cargo, crew, and then it's like, ooh, move, toggle view, move, got it. So then I'm here and now trying to straighten it a bit more. And I think I do a mistake here with it too. So I think I'm basically, oh, I've got it where I want it, and then I ended up hitting the mouse button, and it turned it. I was like, In the end, I settled with that. I thought, that'll do. I can move it later anyway. I was okay, how do I put something in it now? How big is it? That sort of thing. So I'm looking at storage box. Okay, there's nothing in it. Oh, 10. Okay. So I was looking through my stuff for it now. That basically it's counterfeit paintings. So I'm looking for like paintings or counterfeit. I'm like, where's it under? There's the resources. I'm like, no, I don't see it. Basically contraband, isn't it? I'm like, what's it under here? This is what basically I was trying to do, and probably what I was saying at the time. I was like, okay, wrench, pipe. So I'm looking for it here. And I've just cut a little bit out there. For some reason I had like a minute 30 where I'm just not moving it. I think I was looking on my phone how to spell counterfeit or something. There it is, stolen artifacts. And it had that, I think it was yellow then, wasn't it? Yellow thing to it. And I was like looking at these red things here, it goes, oh, does that mean I've stolen too? But they're not counterbound, are they? And I was trying to work that out, but I was like, then everything will be taken off me if I get arrested. So I was looking to move things into it now. Look at resources. I thought, oh, should I put some resources in it? And I thought, oh, that'll be good. Shove them frames in it. And then I think in a second it gets maxed. Voila, containers max capacity. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have that tablet in. And then by accident, I instantly clicked D. What took the top thing out of it happened to be the counterfeit painting, the thing I wanted in there. So I thought, okay, I'll take the tablet out, that's fine. Because I still, I can sell that. Okay, now where's the bloody counterfeit painting gone? Okay, where's it under? So I think I've gone to the storage room, whatever here. Inventory there, crimson. As you can see, there it is. So I've got to grab that. Okay. There, and I think I leave it with one space in case I get anything else counterfeit, but I can take them out after. So I thought, yay! Set up now, beautiful. I was like, 5 over, seriously? So can I put something else in that? I think that's what I was going back for here. So it was like I've got one space. So I go to my inventory, what can I drop, hopefully? You know, weight-wise, because of lead, I go with the lead. I went to lead, and that's it. And of course that doesn't move me because it's 0.70. It's like, oh, maybe let me put something else. Because I can't afford to build another. Again, I don't want my storage into one place. Apparently as well it says you can have 8 outposts. This one's more my small counterfeit one next to Thingy if I need to land quick before I go in there and sell it. Because I can't remember if I said last episode or if it was during this episode. I'm scanning a bit here as well. But I found out that apparently you need to up your shield, and there's also a crew member you can get who helps buff your shields, and it's them shields is one way of it blocking when they scan you. So that's what I need to do before I sell that painting. And I think there was another way too. There was 2 ways of doing it I found. The other way involved you making something with your research or something, I believe. And obviously that takes longer and you need resources. So the other way is the easier way of doing it. Also, I like to do both, get more cargo. What was I doing here? I know what I was doing here. I was looking at some of the pieces that I wouldn't mind building. And I was pausing here and I get my phone, I was taking some pictures here. And I was like, oh, let me take a picture of this, because I know I need more aluminium, lead, Ceylon. So in other words, when I go and find some resources, I can find them. I was planning probably next episode to come straight back with this stuff. You know, if I found someone selling it, for example, but I kind of got distracted and doing other things, so I never really got them. I did find a couple, and I think it was more Ceylon I found somewhere, and something else when I get an opportunity, but that's what's looking like. Ooh, a hallway, transfer container. And I think I was looking at like solar here, wind, and I think I was reading these here a little bit to you. You know what they say on the side. I was like, oh, this needs power 5. Extractor water, and again, I'm probably here with my camera now, so I can just bring it out quicker instead of screenshotting it, don't get on my phone quick. I think that's why these pauses are here right now. And I was just like talking about and reading it a little bit. Like I'm going too fast here, so I don't remember when I was reading it or whatever. I was like, oh, wind turbine, and I was thinking of fuel one. I thought, that's a bit complicated. And I think I read the wind one needs like really, obviously with the planets, the solar needs a really good one with the atmosphere or something. And I think I just stuck to take a picture of the solar and the wind. The fuel you need to input fuel into it, but I thought for now they're probably the best two. So it's missing resources, as you can see here. And again, let's probably get my camera out. There's the photo, and I'll probably let's take a photo of that. That's what I was doing here, that's what the pausing's for. But at the time I was explaining that, but obviously I lost everything I said. Hence why I'm talking over it and trying to remember what I was doing and talk about roughly what I think I was saying instead of happening naturally. And you can see here, heading back to my ship now. Because now I think my goal here was to go and get into Jemison or whatever and start selling stuff. I still want to go up and I can't remember if I tried it at this point or not in the episodes, because again I lost 4 episodes here. Yeah, I have. It's a different ship, isn't it? as I'm climbing the ladder here, basically I stole this ship from pirates, and that was my goal, is to get this back. What I haven't done at this point, you know, so the dead bodies here, and make sure my original ship I can swap to it.
I think, what would you do?
My fans talking to me.
Not literally.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, when he said that about my shoes, I was like, "Sell my shoes," and then it kind of caught with, not literally, it was like he answered me, and it was quite natural, but obviously I lost that part. So I thought I can basically, I'm going to save it here, you know, now we're leaving. And now it's, things crossed, and I think I was thinking I should be scanned.
And away!
Well, I want to land, make sure that the other ship's still, and go and find another ship I can take over, and then get 2 or 3 of them and start selling them, and start building my dream ship, so to speak. Because cargo is really affecting my character right now. The lack of space, should I say. But I have my own little mini
Welcome to
countdown
UC
thing
Space.
now.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
This is like my fingers crossed now, that I haven't left anything aboard that I shouldn't have.
Scan complete. You are
Safe.
cleared to land at New
I can land
Atlantis.
now. So I was like, yeah, baby, we can do it. So now, just outside the place, if I get scanned, I can land quick, put it in my little storage, and then at a later date, come and get it, and hopefully when I can smuggle them in, I can sell them. And this is one thing what does annoy me a little bit with this. I think I was pointing out here, you can't seem to land on the landing pad anymore, and if you're overcome, means you have to run back because you can't teleport. And I can't remember if I was overcome. I might be here. So I mean I would have to land at the lodge, and then I can then, if I'm not overcome, teleport to my ship. If I am overcome, I have to physically walk. And of course he's like, and if you can push it too far, he starts hurting himself. You know, getting the train, he was just a loading screen, but still, it's annoying. So he's running overcome, so yeah, I have to run back now. I can't teleport to the ship. And I had it in my head at this point that my job that I found, you know, I was like, see if I've done it perfect this time, was on this planet for some reason. I got a feeling it's in Neo. And I think I actually did it a couple of times. It's like, okay, we'll hand it in that. Wait a minute, it's on Neo, isn't it? So I figured it a couple of times. I don't, in the end of these 4 episodes, plus episode 30, I haven't actually had it in yet. Just a little spoiler there for you. And you see what I'm talking about. Look, I'm like, oh my god, stop hurting myself. The oxygen again, and then it's like, oh, and just because it comes, because I'm carrying too much, I can't teleport to the thingy. So I've got to keep waiting and slow down. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I was saying that when I get next skill point, I can basically use that regeneration, that's I'll get my health better. So even though I lose a bit of health here and there, it won't matter. That's at least what I was thinking at the time. I need 1 more skill point. That's wait. Oh wait a minute, I can increase this. That'll help me more weight. Then I can run. Actually, I can teleport as long as I don't have to work out what to do. And I thought I'm overcoming anyway. It doesn't matter. But it's like, oh, I don't actually have anything to do. I've just equipped it. I've got it. Beautiful. So now I can teleport, basically. I also come to the conclusion a bit later on that this thing, I don't think it actually gives me my health. I believe it's to do with the cures, and it's a chance to get rid of your hurt thing there. So it's like, yes, I can run again. It's like, I can run here, then actually click. Wait a minute, I can teleport. I'm going to click in a second about that. I was checking if that, because I thought, well, if they had my missions just over there on this island, this part of the map, then I might as well go to it. And then I realised it wasn't. So I was like, oh, there's my ship. Teleportation time. Loading screen teleportation. Well, to me, I should be able to land at the landing port, not have to go there and thingy there, but whatever, that's the way it does it for some reason. But as long as you're not overcome, you can just teleport when you get back. But exit ship now. And now I think I'm going to go and sell some stuff. There it is, the little machine. As I say, like the massive lot better now. So I'm like, okay, what do I need to get rid of here? So I have a quick glance at stuff. I think I also asked a question here about the resources. If it's under resources, it's going to be used for crafting in some shape or form. If it's under basically the MISC, reception of stuff like the lockpicks or whatever they're called in this game. Except for them, basically it's rubbish or stuff that if I want to keep it's more for decoration. I believe that's correct, and if it isn't, please put in the comments. I think I asked something along that lines when I first did this episode. Obviously none of these have gone up at this point, so at this point of recording this episode, I don't think even, I think my 2 take a look at have gone up of Starfield, or at least part 1's definitely gone up. And I don't know if part 2's gone up yet for take a look at, or, and obviously episode 1 of this series hasn't started yet. See there, they're the things I want to keep, because I keep running out of them. Like them I didn't mind, I will like keeping them, but then I decided later on just to get rid of them. Basically because of the lack of space. Just here, like, and also the vendor credits at the top, can't make sure that didn't go too low. It's like, oh, I want to keep that, I want to keep that. So that means Bill and Bella don't need that. I hesitate with the teapot, but I'll get another one later on. So I'm trying to kind of look at what I'm taking here to make sure something I didn't want to keep by mistake, but at the same time I need money, at the same time I'm trying to free up some space here. Just a tea. Knife. Like them, I think they're part of the thingy quest, so I was like, yeah, keep that. I kind of want the Colts, but I'm not sure. And I was like hesitating to keep them or not. I was like, I'm not bothered about baseball. So I bought a big container, paper airplane, some digiframe, bing bong bong, plate, pot lead. I don't need a pot lid, I haven't ordered a pot, do I? Slipper, scissors, soap dispenser, soil box, steel fork, tape measure. And at first I was like, is this a drink? Why is it here? Oh, it's probably an empty cup. And I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind keeping that. Don't need tissues though. I was like, oh, I want toilet paper. I think I'll keep one tweezers. I was like, should I get rid of this knife? Keep this knife. Vacuum tape. Get rid of these yellow darties. I was like, oh, looking at that, like, Master's getting better. And here, you see, look at my firearms. I was like, oh wait, 4 of these? I don't need 4, do I? I was trying to keep one of everything at this point. I was trying. Kind of got out the window later on, but another little spoiler alert there. I've got 2 of them. Got 2 of them. I didn't click that. I can't remember this. If this was on me or from my ship at this point. I was messing with them at the bottom. I clicked a bit later on that if I got one on my ship and I've kept wearing one, technically I still got 2. So I think I kept a few things by mistake, not realising at this point, and it clicked a bit later on. See that, like stuff from ship inventory. So I double check everything here. I think this is my main inventory. I think that's what I might click there and say, hey, actually, isn't there one in my ship? I'll probably have 2 of these now, and I think that's what's saying there. But I don't think I went back to it here. And here I was like, where's my apparel version gone? That just seems to be the 2 helmets. I don't understand how I'm still wearing that technically. More stuff to get rid of, so I don't need any of this stuff. Boom. And vendors up 2,000, mine's up to 49, so doing pretty well. It says, oh, the mass is looking better there. Still would like it a lot lower than that, ideally, but... And I went back to check the money there. See, like, oh, 2008. I was
You
like,
should
oh,
inspect your
nuts.
ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Yeah, checking heat leeches. I was thinking, oh nuts, I haven't just been selling stuff, and again, I don't know if they do. If they take stuff, you know, some games do. This is 0-0 because I don't have money to give to you. But I checked it, oh, it's 2,000, so yeah, I'll be making money everything I sold. I hate that, go back to 0, but oh, I just basically throw my stuff away on him. Here I think I couldn't access my cargo stuff outside, you have to go in the ship. I think I was just transferring stuff like this. I think I was going for the sort of, you know, store all of my ship there to give myself a bit more space. I think that's what I was looking at. Yeah, store T, so I think, yeah, there we go. I'm storing them in my ship. My cargo's like, yeah, it's getting a bit lower, it's a bit better. We're getting there. Sure why I was coming out now. This is something else. Oh, I haven't checked about the actual ship swapping over here, have I? As I need to talk to him, I'm just gonna save it here to I just mess around buying stuff.
Need some work done?
I need to repair it and stuff. So I thought, okay, let me repair it because if I'm gonna sell it, I want it to be top max.
Okay,
sell
sure.
for more.
We'll take care of any holes, broken seals,
I don't plan
that
to sell
kind of
it
thing.
yet. Because I want to get to 2 or 3 and start selling them.
Sure,
Probably
how about
this
it?
one. Or a better one. That's what I'm looking at. So it's like one of your ships is unregistered, you must register the ship before you can modify or upgrade. It's like, okay, register, that should be fine. It's, oh, down there. I was like, I don't think I need to do that right now. I was like, okay, 1 or 2. So where is my ship? Ah, there it is. I still got it. So I didn't lose it. So that was the big thing. So I was like, yes. So technically I can sell that and start from scratch. And I was here just comparing them. I was like, okay, this is missing this. Oh, this is better missiles. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, so red has gone down slightly, but everything else, the blues, has gone up. So my original ship, with the exception of one grav thing, is actually better in every way. And I think I'll look over here in a minute at the values too. That's the not the values, the cargo space. Okay, maybe we'll go back to it. I want to see what it would cost to sell it, but the cargo space is actually better in my original ship than my current one.
I'm sure we can find something you like.
How far it can jump. Here, value. This is their ship. So okay, how do I look to sell my ships? I think that's what I was looking at here. You know, this is the other 6 ships. So okay, I want to sell mine, and then I found it there. Look, 9034. So I can sell it for that. Well, it's not much. So, and then mine 73 is more than my ship, but not by much. So just looking at the numbers there, you can see I had to put the mouse over them and stuff like that. You can see like the crew, their cargo, voila, 390 versus 450. So I have more cargo on my current ship. And I believe once you swap to a home ship, it moves all your cargo into that new ship. In other words, you can't have 10 ships with 10 sets of cargoes. Basically, you have 450 cargo max out on this ship, and then you jump to another ship, it moves your cargo into that ship. Basically, it frees up the other one. I think that's how it works. So my other ship makes more sense for me to stay in. So as you see, I was just doing here, looking at this stuff here. I was like,
Okay, no problem.
Oh, it was to make this my home. That was what I was doing. I was like, make home. Click here. Why are you not working? Why can't I make you home? I was like getting a bit worried there. I was register. I don't want to register it right now. Let's have to register it first. And I think I ended up just using H and it works in the end. See, it's home now, but when I click it wouldn't work, but when I hit H on the keyboard it worked. I just went back to that and upgrade. And basically you can't upgrade the other ship until you register it. And so I'm not bothered about that at this moment. I want to get a bunch
You were
of them
able to
first.
land it, so I'm sure whatever is broken can be fixed.
That's where I thought, oh, I might fix that as well. So it's going to be £2 now, but hopefully I've fixed them. And I think in a minute, about a minute from now I end this episode. I wrote down 26 minutes for this episode, and we're at 25. But I don't think I actually technically hit the exit button for it, so I think I was trying to work out if my mission was here right now. You know, the one I had to hand in. Well, I think it's in Neo, but for some reason I was like, oh, it's this way. No, oh no, it's putting on my ship. It must be this way. So with that being said, I will cut this episode in a second and carry on with the other 3 episodes. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, please subscribe, please tune in next time, and have a great wonderful day. And when you have the next episode, hopefully I can remember as I watch the footage what I was doing. So I think, yeah, when I pause this, we're at the end of this. So see you next time, everyone. Have a great one day. Bye!